solved the problems of Saran in so much as the Marshal, who was a bad person. So we're going to head out this time to go and investigate Barilzar's tower off this way. I guess I was thinking maybe we could go to Balmora because it's a big city, but maybe we'll save that for a little bit later than what we have now. And what have we got going on here? Yeah. So one thing I was thinking was maybe going and changing to light armour and seeing how that works out, because heavy armour's good for like health and like tanky builds, but I feel like maybe the Warden is going to be a bit more of a DPS kind of guy, and maybe the extra magicka might be quite good. So I was thinking like we do have some light armour we could potentially wear. We got this one last time, so we can equip that. Just you got to just try things out, I guess, to begin with, and see how they go. As I kind of said before, it doesn't matter too much to begin with, because you can always which one do I want? I kind of want the magic, to be honest. Yeah, you can always like switch things around and play around with things and do stuff like that. And I don't really want to go medium armor because, kind of said before, that's what my other characters got. So I wanted to kind of avoid that. And I don't know, has the right? I thought no, that's the wrong button. That's the right one. Thinking racially, what else skills? No, it doesn't. I was going to say, I thought it might have had a light armour increased a thing, but we haven't put any points into heavy armour, we haven't put any into light, so I don't think it matters at the minute. Kind of which one we're going for, we can kind of make a decision. I quite like the look of the light armour though. I'm just worried that maybe I'll die really easily. That's not the right way to go. So we need to kind of go back on ourselves and out the city that way, is that correct, I think? Oh, actually, let's just check though. Have we got any we haven't got anything around here, so that's kind of fine. So let's head off this way. Actually, what is this place? Saran Temple. Let's just have a look inside, because I swear we have not actually been in here. Be something of interest. Doesn't really look like there is anything of interest, so it's okay. It's fine. Maybe at some point we will have to come here, ring that gong or something. Who knows? So I hope you guys are all doing very well. I'm doing good. This is the first video of the day for me, doing a bit of a recording binge today on a day off, because I kind of looked at the weather forecast and apparently it's going to be really, really hot pretty soon. So like tomorrow or the next day. So I was like, oh, I don't really want to be recording. It starts getting really hot. It's fairly warm right now, but it's not too bad, if that makes sense. But I don't want to be recording when it's like really, really hot, because not only do you get the increased fan noise from the computer, because that's obviously having to work a little bit harder, but you get just a bit more uncomfortable for me, and if I have to have my windows open, then there's going to be more background noise. It's not ideal. I mean, obviously there may be times when I do have to do that, and I think it's not too bad. I mean, you might be able to hear a little bit of background noise right now, because kind of said before, I live near a school, and when it's hot they're out in the field, which is kind of like just behind my apartment, and that's just a thing that happens, unfortunately. But overall that looks interesting. It's just an interesting looking flower. Overall it's not too bad. I don't get the kind of traffic noises or drunken people on a Saturday night that I know some of the other similar channels have to put up with, so I kind of this is interesting. I count myself lucky, shall we say, because my apartment's not on a main road or anything, so it's a fairly quiet area. Which always kind of like, I do kind of think like, oh, I really need to move at some point, but I'm like, it sounds so weird because like it's so kind of irrelevant in the big scheme of moving and stuff like that. And it's not like, you know, I'm rich enough to have a lot of choices, but one of the things I'm like, oh, I have to make sure that the area would be quiet, because otherwise, you know, how would I record, you know, as many videos as I do? Because I know I was watching the guys over at Let's Play Quietly, and I think it was Brian was saying that he basically, the only time of day he can actually kind of record is like midnight, and it's like, wow, that sucks, you know, to not be able to record during the day or the evening or anything like that when you're probably, you know, maybe at your best or when you really want to. You know, it kind of sucks. So I do feel sorry. Okay, let's just have a little sneak up here, because there's something going on up here. Let's take out this elite. There we go. So yeah, it's yeah, I feel sorry, basically. They obviously still do a fantastic job even with those limitations, and it's something which sometimes you kind of like, I think definitely as a someone who's a creator, you appreciate like a lot more what they do, and also you appreciate your own situation. There's sometimes when I get a bit down because I'm like, oh, you know, the kids are on a lunch break right now, I'm gonna have to you know, wait for you know, half an hour to be able to record anything. But it's like to have to be like, okay, I literally can't record anything until really late at night because of X, Y, or Z. You know, just kind of sucks, and I don't know if I would have the determination to carry on at that stage. So I've got a lot of respect for anybody who does do that. It's, you know, I mean, it's a, you know, I don't want to like toot my own horn, sorry, because tooting my own hoon, but yeah, because I am a content creator, because as I said, my situation's a lot better than a lot of these people. But I mean, genuinely, like making Let's Play videos is, like, honestly, it's not the hardest thing in the world to do, especially when I do it, where I don't edit or anything like that, so not spending a lot of downtime. I'm basically just playing the game and capturing it, recording it, and, you know, sending it off and that type of thing. But you know, for people who make ASMR Let's Plays, there's a lot more stuff to take into account. It's a lot more niche. You know, maybe a lot of the people doing it would have more success if they were more mainstream. You know, maybe not. But I mean, also I don't think that that's totally what they want to do. You know, and if that makes sense. So I think, like, you know, the people who make ASMR Let's Plays kind of go a little bit above and beyond. You know, people who just make sort of regular Let's Plays, in a way, in a sense. I don't, like, obviously not all people who do like Let's Plays or gaming channels are equal. We all know that. What's up, Buoyant Armature?
Be wary, traveller. Pilgrims have been attacked on these roads. Should you encounter violence, don't hesitate to call on us. We're here to protect you.
I can handle myself. But what's the causes of these attacks?
I hope your confidence is merited. We
Some
have our
funky
hands
armor,
full
by the way.
with the Ashlanders, so rescues are in short supply. Captain Artesia Naros is at the canton of Molagmar. She can tell you more than I. Safe travels.
Okay. Well, it seems that we have got to go and speak to an Arminger's duty. There we go. Okay. We've got a little village here, and we've got another Silt Strider, which looks really fantastic with the sunlight just at the back there. It's really good. I think they do a fantastic job with this game. Obviously, making an MMO, you're not going to have the same sort of you know, graphical detail level as you would, you know, a single player type game. But oh my god, that's way too long to. Okay, well, you can read that if you want to pause the video. But yeah, but I think they do a fantastic job. Some of the effects they use and stuff like sounds a lot like Moloch Baal. Let's go up here, I guess. See, just like the little details, like the, you know, the stonework around there. It's really, really cool. Captain Naros.
If you're passing through, pay attention. I'll say this once. Pilgrims who ignore my warning vanish from the roads by morning. Whether you're from near or far, best keep your arse at Molag Mar.
That's very nice, but that is an unusual way to issue a warning.
I find it best to put official notice in verse. Helps people remember, and reminds them buoyant armigers aren't ordinators. Nobody wants to talk to them, even other ordinators. Now, if I could get someone to tell me who's attacking these pilgrims.
You need someone to look into that.
If you're offering. I suspect Ashlanders are behind the disappearances, but I don't have the numbers to chase them off. If you can sneak into their camp near Molag Mar and find me proof of their involvement, I could finally get some reinforcements.
I'll see what I can find.
Avoid killing the Ashlanders unless they give you no choice. I don't need you starting a blood feud with my forces split. Now, I must be off to hold the heroic line at a deeply fishy mine. Such is the life of a buoyant armiger.
So, why do you... Actually, what is a buoyant armiger?
Vivec's finest. Fleet and fit. Besting heretic by sword. An ordinator by wit. Sworn to live a life of noble grace, except to laugh in danger's face. And sometimes we quammer wrangle groups of pilgrims. Warrior poets are quite versatile.
And why do you suspect Ashlanders are responsible?
As a rule, they don't like us. So when our people start disappearing, not long after an Ashlander tribe set up camp near Molag Mar, I wager it's more than a coincidence.
Okay, and what's the trouble at the mine you're headed to?
Just a dreg infestation. We have them contained. They're an untimely distraction, but nothing we can't handle. Once the dreg finish mating, we'll clear them out while they're still sluggish. Shouldn't be more than a week.
Goodbye. I really want that sword. That looks so cool. One day. Well done, Ruddy.
How nice to meet you. I hope you're enjoying your stay. Watch your step, if you don't mind. I tend to get underfoot when I'm going about my routine.
No problem, buddy. Okay. So we're going to try to avoid killing Ashlanders where possible. I think we've already seen I'm not fantastic with stealth, so... yeah. You know what, I was about to hit F5 then, and I suddenly remembered you're not in a Skyrim anymore. I really want some of that, like, green armour though. I don't think it's light armour though, unfortunately. Oh great, I thought I was coming down here to some path, but no. Let's go for a swim, it's a beautiful day, it's a great day for a swim. Let's go over and activate this Molag Mar Way Shrine, I think. I'm actually really enjoying playing through with a new character. It's very refreshing. There is a temptation because I mean my other character's not exactly like you know, a high level compared to a lot of people. Obviously it's at level 50 or whatever, and it's got, you know, some I want that dude, so I'm going to kill this thing. It's got some champion points. I can't remember how many I have, 100 and something like that, so not as many as a lot of people, but yeah, it's nice just to take a break, I guess, and do something different, and especially with a new class, it's cool to just explore it and find out what's good and stuff like that. I don't really like looking up optimal builds or things like that because for me it's more about fun than, you know, what necessarily might be the best thing to do, and because I play mostly PvE stuff, I generally find you don't need to have the most optimal build. That is entirely necessary. Okay, so this is the Ashlander camp. So, probably should. There's an Ashlander. If they see us, they will attack us, so we have to be careful. Be able to get in over here. See a little gap. God, there's one over there. God, there's one over here, walking straight towards me. Okay. Okay, I'm no longer trespassing. Okay, he's coming over here. As he goes back, we can scoot out, I guess. You could probably cheat this and just run. Try to avoid getting hit, not attack them. Don't, because it says avoid killing them, not avoid attacking them. Okay, he's going over there now. Let's maybe head up this way. Can find. Big fire. Armadillo type guy. Getting greedy and taking their belongings. Was I detected? Dawn page. Another has disappeared on their hunt for the offerings. 4 have gone and not returned. Our offerings are meagre, and I fear the danger Lord shows their displeasure. Why would the shows favour while the slaves of the false gods trample these holy grounds and erect their blasphemous temples? They are intent to drive us from this place and sunder our ancient pact. Dishonour or dead, our warrior cry. Out to be avenged, we cannot allow us to continue. What path is before us, and what will the bones tell? So it doesn't look like they're involved. Obviously we have to get the second bit, but it seems to me that maybe somebody's trying to start a war between the Ashlanders and the Armand Voyagers, because leave you two there. Go. Is this guy coming around this way? I can't actually see. Oh, this guy's coming this way though, so we should probably just hold off here. Yeah, it could be somebody trying to start a war between them for nefarious means. So, I guess we've got to get this evidence to try and stop that, but the matey boy here decides to start walking away. Okay, good. Okay, oh. Somebody there. Somebody up there. Go around this way then. Am I right? Okay, I can't. Oh, the boy over there. Okay. This one. Okay, I'm not going to read all this because I don't think I've got enough time. I think I need to get out of here. Okay. Go up this way to the ritual site. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have enough time to get back. That kind of annoys me, the way it doesn't have the right stuff for the Betty. It doesn't like see you climb ladders or anything. But an interesting, it's unclear what they belong to, but they are fresh, so they died here very recently.
In the act, you have much to answer for.
Uh-oh. Bal.
Is this why you sneak through our camp, to desecrate our sacred rites? Do the slaves of the false gods fear us so much they won't even face us themselves? Why are you here, Outlander? Answer truthfully, and I may only hobble you.
Point, Armigers believe you're attacking pilgrims on the road. I'm here for proof.
Always they blame us for their ills. If they seek our deaths, they should just come for them. These ploys and ambushes are the acts of cowards.
Ambushes, members of your tribe have been attacked as well.
4 have vanished since we arrived to find your armigers building their garish shrine over our ancestral lands. I suspect they were made prisoners of the false gods. You deny it?
Armigers made it clear to me not to attack you, that only look around, they don't want a war.
Those who worship the Three are devious, but if it's true that they do not seek our destruction, I will not invite it. What will make them leave us be?
Making blood sacrifices, I need to know the pilgrims weren't among them.
Your pilgrims are not here. They litter the wild with their weakness. A beast's meal, nothing more. See for yourself. You will find what's left of their camps here, where I have marked your map.
Investigate your claims.
I will seek my own answers. When you have seen what I have seen, meet me at the Helan ancestral tomb.
So you're looking for?
My kin remain missing. I will find them regardless of whether you speak truth or lies.
Why meet at Helen Doom?
The burial ground has been disturbed recently. Once you see that we are innocent, we will learn if the truth lies with the dead.
Okay. Well, at least he didn't attack me, right? Okay, so we've got to search these campsites. How far away are they? There. So we actually need to leave the camp. Now I'm gonna guess and say it's on this ladder. We still have to get out of it because I think it's still classing us as trespassing. Wait for this guy to go and then we'll leg it out there. Buddy. On my way, shrimp beetle. Quite cute. Giant Betty Netch in view. Burpee the Betty Netch. Okay. Come on, buddy, off you go. I don't know. I mean, it might be that we could just walk out, but probably best not to risk it because we've done the hard work. Okay. Okay, good. We're out. It's kind of nice that not every mission is just go in, kill everyone, you know, do this. Sleet storm. Increased terrain too, eh? Good to hear. Watching him run across. Okay, got a couple of Nixoxes here. I think I might as well use my super there because it seemed to work out well. You know, maybe we should switch things up a little bit as well. Equip. Oh, why can't I equip this? Oh, because I don't have the inventory space for the 2 of those. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that works now. It does mean I can't use. I've never actually used a staff before, which is why I'm kind of interested in doing it. It does mean we won't be able to use number 5, so I'll have to switch that out to something else. Dive, Scourge, Enchanted Grove, Winter Embrace, Impaling Shards we could use. We actually have a skill point as well, but close to getting the Feral Guardian, and I kind of wanted that, so we'll try that out. But yeah, I have never actually used a staff before in so I'm intrigued to try it out. I think I might as well do something a bit different because I kind of do a lot of you know, swords and stuff like that, kind of like that, but staffs might actually be pretty interesting. Mutilated remains, oh dear. Oh god, yeah, look, there's somebody in the tree. Christ. There's a water hydrangea over here. Hyacinth, sorry. And some alchemical resin as well. Good. So Palisar's tower must be somewhere over there as well. Let's go up here. Kind of want to fight something now. Check out the staff. I realise I just literally went the same way. Oh, this book though. See, I would have missed that book. Looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It does look pretty cool. I don't know how the combat is with it though. I like the one of the best games I've seen for combats with kind of magical staffs. It's actually okay. I'll fight you for sure, buddy. Come on, bring it on. Okay, so it's kind of like a bow. I was thinking of using a bow. Okay, it's not bad actually. Not bad. Spun sash of magicka. Might actually need that. Okay, destroy this. This one better. Oh, that's a flame one. That's not bad. Do you want to try flame instead of shock? Let's equip it. And that, how's that armor help us? Does that help us? It's light, so equip, please. I need some boots, which are light though. To like destroy these. It's a shame because you can go and break them down and get materials from them, but we're not really near anywhere to do that just yet, so I'll just do that on a couple of things. There we go. I thought this was flame. Seems to be shooting ice. Maybe that's like a little bug. Okay. Yeah. Point Armiger appears to have died defending the pilgrim. Laying dead nearby, his helmet is spattered in a viscera that smells of month-old fish. Okay. Pilgrim. Pilgrim was killed recently, but aside from the ragged tear across his abdomen and some bite marks, the body is mostly intact. Perhaps the sea boy and I will to draw the creature off before it can finish its meal. Interesting. The hell is up here then? This doesn't look good, does it, around here? It's cool that we're starting to get some of that. There we go. Okay, that's probably the wrong way then. Wonder what's in there. It's pretty cool. I've seen some of the there's some like DLC raids and things like that coming out soon, which look pretty darn cool as well. Definitely be up for that. Although obviously I'm kind of, you know, quite far away from being able to do that right now with the level my guy's at. But I kind of intend to play a lot more of this soon, or now, I guess. Now that you know, the main thing on my channel, Zelda, has slowed down. In so much as I completed the main game, ish. I use the word ish there because there's still things to do, and there's still things I'm going to do. Okay, I realised that we also came around here just now, but yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get around here. Be able to, you know. Oh, I think we can. What's up here? Anything? No, nothing. Aha, here we go. Devotee Journal. Today I began my pilgrim to Molamar. Malakmar. I am eager to see the new temple for myself. I hear they built it on the water. Perhaps it floats. Once one has glimpsed Dunbar, the idea hardly seemed far-fetched. The buoyant armatures are a sight to see. Their numbers patrol many of the paths of pilgrimage, and they always seem to have something of a spring in their step. Their songs and swords are a comfort for any otherwise inhospitable road. It doesn't float, but that doesn't make Malakmar any less marvellous. This would be a wonderful place to recuperate and prepare for the journey to Mount Kand. But first I must offer my devotations to the three at the temple. I've seen few of the buoyant armatures around the last day or so, gone off to mind the roads. I suppose when I asked the senior here what I might find an escort on my journey, she frowned. Some instant the glass mine has them busy. She claims no one can be spared. I've waited long enough. The armatures may be busy, but I'm sure their presence has made the wilderness a little tamer. Tomorrow morning I'll continue my journey. Oh dear. Be impossible to identify who this wasn't for their personal effects nearby. The bones would be completely picked clean. Oh dear. Sorry for you never getting to get there. Wide belt. I think that's medium, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we've got to go back and talk to Ibal. So I think we've got light armor for everything apart from our pauldrons and our boots. Nice. Okay, I mean he's doing a good job, I'll give you that. It does look very nice actually, doesn't it, Malakmar? Could do a spot of fishing, but I don't really need to. Mushrooms. See, I thought there'd be more mushrooms in Morrowind. That you could pick, that is, there was obviously a heck of a lot of mushrooms, full stop, but there we go. Okay, Bal.
You have investigated the camps. Do you still believe we are to blame?
No, whatever killed these people tore them apart like a ravenous beast.
Work of carrion animals, I thought. Now I'm not so sure. When I found the bloody tracks leading to this tomb, I heard wailing within. If one of your pilgrims disturbed the ancestor spirits, perhaps it is their wrath we have witnessed.
Didn't investigate further.
I will not invade an ancestor tomb. No Ashlander would be welcome in such a place. They are as unclean and treacherous as the three. You may test if the trespass of Outlander feet is of less offense, but I will remain here.
I'll let you know what I find. Okay. Find lots of urns. Oh my days, all of the urns. Okay. Gonna need some I might as well destroy that. I'm never gonna do anything. I guess I could sell it at the Thieves Guild, but we should probably take one of these. Okay, eat some bread. about space after, eh? Sorry, what? I'm fire. That's a little weird. Kind of wonder why all these tombs have got little pigs in them, don't you? And who do you think you are?
Don't hurt me, please!
Calm down, I'm here to help.
You weren't followed, were you? The Ruddy Man hunts us. It lives again. It attacked our camp last night, tore poor Ilva's head off, right in front of me. I ran as fast as I could, and I hid in here.
Ruddy Man, what is that?
The spawn of Vivec and Molag Bal? The dread hunter wearing the ancient carapace? Have you read nothing of the sermons? It devoured all it saw until Vivec cast it down, twice over. But it lives again, you have to believe me.
Do you know where I can find this Ruddy Man now?
No. When I saw it, I ran and never looked back. Wait. It lunged from the rocks above. The glass mine! We were near the glass mine when it descended on us.
Follow me. I'll lead you out of here safely.
Watch for traps. I hoped they'd kill it, not us.
Okay. Sorry, what was that? This is some sort of trap. Oh god, I'm on fire again.
I thought I'd never see the sky again. Thank the three.
The Ruddy Man. Like Ruddy in English is like I guess if you want to say like, oh bloody hell, you'd say, oh ruddy hell. It's like a more polite way of saying, yeah, it's like that. It's like, oh that Ruddy Man. It's like you're kind of cursing him, you know. Ibal.
In hindsight, the railing was too pathetic to have been the angry dead.
Oh dear. He's here to attack us, I think, called the Ruddy Man.
Only a fool would believe that. The mad gibberings of a scared scrib. We cannot go chasing myths. Did the weakling provide us nothing of value?
He said the monster came upon them from atop the nearby glass mine.
What you call glass mine, we know as an ancient dreg spawning grounds. The slaves of the false gods have disturbed these beasts. Now we all pay the price.
That remains to be seen. Regardless, something is getting in and out of the mine despite the guards.
Then we will see where this path takes us. The tracks that brought me here will surely lead us to our quarry.
Let's go.
The glass mine is not far. Lead on.
Lead in. Search for the Ruddy Man. Dear, of all the names. Oh bloody hell.
There are many tracks here. Look, above. Why
The
does
hell
it
was that?
hesitate? Do we scare you, Ruddy Man? It flees. It wants no part of prey that can wound it.
Ibal, sorry. I thought we were going after it.
Was that the creature the pilgrims fear? This Ruddy Man of legend? It is skulking vermin inflated by the lies of a false god, nothing more.
That looked like no drug I've ever seen.
Dreg are not usually cunning, this much is true. Now that it knows we hunt it, this creature may wait us out in its lair.
With what we know, we might convince the Armigers to clear them out the mine sooner than planned.
They will not trust the word of an Ashlander, and we know the creature easily eludes them. You must hunt it. You must kill it.
Why me?
Who else, Outlander? The slaves of the false gods will never allow me to trespass their domain, and the task is beyond them. It falls to you, or no one.
Very well. I'll fight to kill this thing. Ruddy Man or not.
If this creature is of the Dreg, it may share their weaknesses. I will consult our wise women. They may know something that will aid you in this hunt. Convince the pawns of the three of what you have found. I will meet you at the mine's entrance.
Do the Ashlanders have any legends of the Ruddy Man?
It is an invention of the three. A fable of great deeds to serve the vanity of a false god. To see it is to know they speak no truths.
Goodbye. Okay. So... okay. I want to go and talk to the captain, I guess. No fishing today. Got a Ruddy Man to kill. Ruddy Man is like something Alan Partridge would say. Dear. Oh well.
That looks to be the last of them. For now.
Captain.
I was beginning to think the Ashlanders got you as well. Were you able to find evidence that they've been preying on the pilgrims? I can't spare a moment from these dreg as it is.
It's not Ashlanders. A cunning dreg is killing your pilgrims. They call it the Ruddy Man.
Is that your idea of a sick joke? We have more sense of humor than the Ordinators, Outlander, but blasphemy is a line you best not cross. The Ruddy Man is an evil dealt with long ago, by Vivec himself. Where did you even get such an idea?
A lone survivor. I've seen the creature and so did one of yours. Show the armature helmet.
One of... gods! That's a smell for the ages. So this is what became of Sidra. I hope she gave a good account of herself. Suppose I entertain this theory. What am I supposed to tell the temple? Send Lord Vivec?
All I know is it's hiding in the glass mine, and I'm gonna kill it.
Then understand this. Whatever you find down there, it isn't the Ruddy Man. Vivec killed the Ruddy Man. There are still miners unaccounted for. Do what you can for anyone still alive down there. Vivec guide you to great glories.
Thank you.
What now? An Ashlander? Keep your distance, understand?
Peace, armatures. I must speak with the Outlander. That is all.
If you wish to hear him out, I'll permit it. But don't let your guard down.
Nibal.
The wise women cannot say if your quarry is what you think, but they have shared their knowledge of Dreg with me. They offer a mixture to lure the creature out. Spill this in the Ruddy Man's den, and it will show itself.
Just like that, the monster will face me.
It works on the Dreg. That is all I can say. Be wary in its lair. If that thing took my kin, then it is more dangerous than it leads on.
Understood.
You have proven yourself capable for an Outlander. Avenge our lost warriors.
Tell me about hunting Dreg.
Trust the wise women's mixture. Dreg crave a dark, dank place from which to snatch unsuspecting prey. Drive them from this safety, and they are no danger to skilled warriors.
Goodbye. Okay, let's take it on. Maybe surprised to think that glass can be thought of as metallic, but appearances are deceiving. What we call glass is nothing like the window panes you see in houses. The greenish material is far stronger and has a much higher melting point. Yeah, so they called it glass, but it's a type of metal, isn't it? I don't know if that's always been the explanation, but Jesus Christ, there's a lot of it though. You kind of like maybe get some Ruddy Man rhyme. Remember when the Ruddy Man is about? You cannot scream, you cannot shout, you cannot run, you cannot hide. He's really killed everyone who tried. What does the Ruddy Man like to eat? Dark elf's eyes, dark elf's feet, dark elf's tongues, dark elf's toes. Hide all you want, the Ruddy Man knows. When is the Ruddy Man out to play? Whenever the sky turns dark and grey. He's in that mine, no, he's in the cave. He wants to send you to your grave. Who can defeat the great Ruddy Man? Our Lord Vivec, that's who can. He'll slash and strike the Ruddy Man through, and then he'll make some Ruddy Man stew. Sounds ominous. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, rescue any living cat moo. Leave flipping egg. Look at the size of this place. It's gonna be a long episode, okay? Has to be somebody down here. Okay. I guess he already killed these Drog for us. Command there. Appears to be some captures up here, or something up here, so we'll. Okay, there appears to be a lot of them here. So we're going to just get a little bit back up in our ultimate. There we go.
free. I thought these wretched creatures would devour me.
Okay. There's one over here. Down there somewhere. It's hard to tell. It's above. It's up there. Okay, it's gonna get up there somehow. Can't get me, can you, Shulk? Okay. Drog. Look at that, leveled it up as well. Okay. Grease, nice. I quite like those shards in a way, especially when you use them with what is technically a more ranged character, because it could be useful for kind of, you know, the crowd control, and also backing off somebody if you do manage to like freeze them. Okay. Okay, what else we got around here then? One of my favourite things of Elder Scrolls games is the dungeons. I don't know why, there's just something really fun about running around a cave killing things. Destruction staff increased to 4. Okay, let's just have a look at our skills. We still haven't unlocked that yet, so we still need to keep using some of that. If we had a look at our destruction staff, what have we got here? Force shock, wall of elements. Maybe we want wall of elements. I kind of like what we got going on here. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'll have to think about it off camera maybe. Port back on what we got. At least we're going around with somebody at the same level. Some beetle shuttle belt, which I don't want, and I can't carry anyway. We really need to find somewhere to craft, so I can just break down all this stuff I've got. Okay, good stuff. Just here. Seasoning, I've said before, seasoning is very useful. Kind of tricked me there, didn't you, buddy? Look at this, backpacks on the wall. Legendary, I can't take that anyway. And don't want that. Okay, that's the monster hiding spot. But over here is a mud cocoon. I'll save my ultimate. I was about to use it then, but I was like, nah, save it. Maple staff, nice. Frost. I was level 9, it's actually better than what I've got, so let's get rid of these. And
you.
Come, buddy. Okay. So, where is this monster's hiding spot? What the hell is that thing in the air there? Why am I stuck? Ruddy brood mother. Okay, that wasn't good. I think we killed it. Killed it. Good stuff, we killed it. We didn't even have to put down our brood because Guy did it for us. A spy backpack. Yeah, nothing in it. Okay, and the last cocoon up here, I guess.
Free? You have my thanks, Outlander.
Can we, just checking. Maybe I can get some free XP by. I was gonna say maybe I can summon it, but nah, I can't. So. Guess we. That wasn't too bad actually. Guy summons a cloud above it, that's quite fancy. That was actually pretty cool. We've seen the Ruddy Man rhyme. I missed this, didn't I? Only had flint. It's crafting material, so it goes into my crafting bag. You can see the little symbol there. So it doesn't count to my inventory because I've got the ESO Plus, which means any crafting materials goes into a separate infinite size bag, which, as you can imagine, is incredibly useful. Okay.
That's it then? You've dealt with whatever was attacking our pilgrims?
No one has anything to fear from the creature ever again.
When I accepted your offer of assistance, I didn't expect you to be this thorough. Your bravery in descending into that dreg-infested mine alone and slaying whatever it was that was killing the pilgrims is commendable.
What do you think it was, if not the Ruddy Man?
The Ruddy Man from the sermons took the act of a god to fell. So forgive me if I don't seem convinced your beast was him. No one knows where the original carapace came from. Perhaps there were other, lesser objects cut from the same cloth.
Okay, you're suggesting this could happen again.
Not a pleasing thought, but it's an explanation I can accept. We can only hope the world never sees the like of the true Ruddy Man again. It's gone for now, and we've avoided a feud with the Ashlanders. So let's try to look on the bright side.
Fair enough. Let's talk to Ibal.
Your stench is proof enough of your deeds. Was this Ruddy Man a worthy foe?
Sure what it was, but it didn't die without a fight.
You have my respect, Outlander. Our fallen warriors are avenged. Tell your armigers that we will soon depart. May we never cross paths again.
Where we go now, Ibal?
Home. The ritual
nice
of
hat.
sacrifice is almost complete, and the Daedra lords you so foolishly ignore will, we hope, spare us their wrath for another decade. We will hope they turn their dire gaze upon Molar
Seems pretty good,
before
actually.
we return again.
Oh, damn it. I can't complete that because my inventory's full. Okay. Maybe what I'll do off camera is go to,
Tell your armiger.
okay, yeah, complete quest, thanks. Okay, we completed an armiger's duty. I might use the way shrine and go and head back to there and just break this stuff down, because it's a bit of a pain otherwise. If my destruction staff is at 5, what was my... oh, that was at 8. 4 and 5, okay, interesting. I've got my animal companions, I can get Feral Guardian. Okay. Seems pretty cool. Okay. So we've got him. Else have we got? Nothing there. Living vines. That seems pretty cool. Okay. I'll have a little look. We don't need to do anything just yet, but I think we will finish this episode up there, guys. So as I say, off camera, I'll jump back and get rid of some of my inventory stuff, and some jute up here, and then we can head, I guess, to Barazar's tower. See how that works out. But till then, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.